Hello, thanks for tuning in. I'm happy to be with you today talking about the 5-Day Art Journaling Challenge. It starts on January 18th, and we've already opened up a private Facebook group for it. So people are starting to introduce themselves, and I'm excited that we have people from 7 different countries already, and I hope you will take a look at it. So what I wanted to talk about, first off, is what is it? And what it is a live 5-day event where I'll be teaching you how to make this journal. We work on individual pages, as you can see, so that we can get through all of this material in the course of 5 days. So what I'll show you are these 5x7 pages, and I will teach you how to make them each day. Let me make sure I'm getting that focused in there. Now you can see that some of these materials are things you have laying around the house, and some of them are things that I've purchased, like craft supplies and things like that. You can substitute anything that you have on hand to make the pages. There are no rules in art journaling. So I'll give you these examples, and let's say, for instance, if you didn't have a die cutting machine, you could draw your own flowers, or you could cut them out of a magazine. You can do anything. You can draw with a face, you can draw with pens and pencils, or you can use a stencil like I did here. There's all kinds of interesting things that we will talk about during the 5 days together. Now, the way it works is I'll take my time over the course of the 5 days to show you how to build up these pages. As you can imagine, it does take longer than, let me put it this way. I can't show it to you chronologically because in order for you to be finished with your book by the end of the week, we'll have had to work in stages. So for instance, on Monday, we may do some prep work, and then we'll get back to that page on Wednesday. So that's how that kind of thing works. And then by the end of the week, we do have a finished small journal, which is terrific. Now, we'll be working with paint and ink and stamps and stencils. We'll be doing collage. We'll be doing all sorts of mixed media tips and tricks. And I teach it as if you're brand new to it. So I have had people who are very advanced, and I've had people who are brand new. And both categories are equally taken care of in this class. We also have a great community of people, as I mentioned, from many different countries, an international community of people who are interested in learning art journaling. And they're very, very supportive of one another. It's going to be another wonderful week, I can tell you that. Now, this is a repeat of the challenge I did last fall. So if you've already taken it, you may not want to take it again. It's up to you entirely. Because it's live, things will be different because it's live, and you can never repeat exactly the same, but it will be this same project. And again, I encourage you to make substitutions. I don't expect you to have all of these materials. Let me, okay, had a little message there, but it looks like everything is fine. So I've shown you the sample. We've talked about what it is. Now let's talk about where it is. This time we're doing it entirely in a private Facebook group. So as long as you're comfortable with Facebook, you're fine. You don't need to log in anywhere else. You don't need to know Zoom. Everything is great. When is it? We already talked about that. It starts a week from Monday on January 18th, and it runs through January 22nd. Now, every day that week, I will be broadcasting live just like this, but in a private group. And I will be doing that at noon, my time. I'm in New York, so that's Eastern Time, USA. And the replays will be available immediately after each live session. So if that's not a time that's convenient for you, no worries. You can watch the replays whenever it's convenient for you. And while the group will be archived after 30 days, you can still view archived content. So even if this is not a good time for you in your calendar, you can look at it when it is convenient for you. All right, we covered all of that. How much is it? It's $10. It's $10 for a 5-day class where you'll end up with a 10-page mini art journal. Some people have said I'm a little crazy for doing it this way, but I think it's fun, and I really like introducing people to the joys of art journaling. To me, it's a joy. It's a great release. It's a great stress eliminator. And what I do love is seeing all the substitutions that people make, because again, not everyone has the same supplies at home. A lot of us do have a lot of supplies. A lot of us are craft supply hoarders, but you don't need to be. You can wing it. You can see all of these pages are different, and I hope all of yours will be different too, to some degree. That said, if you want them to be exactly like mine, no worries. I do give you a list of the things that I used. All right, how do you sign up? Let me show you the link to that. It's margiekemper.com/art-challenge. Okay, I think we have covered everything there. Let's see if I can see if there are any questions or comments. Hello, Judy. Do we learn how to put the pages together during the 5-day challenge? We do not bind the pages. No, believe me, Judy, it is jam-packed just to get the 10 pages done in the course of the 5 days. So I actually bind mine just with a giant binder clip. I really like that, and then I can take them out. I can do different things with them. But I have seen people bind them with just a simple, I'll show you a few different ways you can do it, but it's not a fancy finished binding at all. It's loose pages for this 5-day $10 challenge. Let's see. Anne is asking if I've started. Yes, you may just need to refresh your screen. There's a little curly arrow at the top of the screen that allows you to refresh, and then you can see everything has started. Let's see. I have someone who's asking a question in German, and I cannot read it. So maybe after this, I will be able, Iderson, I will be able to look at that in Google Translate, and I'll be able to comment on there. Terrific. Okay, I think that we don't have any other questions right now. If you do have more questions, feel free to reach out to us. You can leave them here in the replay, or you can email us. It's support@margiekemper.com. All right, well, thank you so much for tuning in. I guess I'll just do a quick recap that it's the 5-day art journaling challenge. It's going to run from January 18th through 22nd. I'll be live every day at noon Eastern time, that's US and Canada. The replays will be available immediately afterwards. Everything takes place in our private Facebook group, which will be emailed to you after your purchase. We start on the 18th, but we have already opened up the group. We've got over 150 people in the group already, and it's wonderful seeing all the introductions and finding out where everyone is from, and also what their experience level is, because as I said, we do have a great range from brand new, never tried an art journal, to experienced teaching lessons on their own, that kind of thing. It's really fun to see everyone's progress and everyone's pages. We have 12 different photo albums set up in the private group where people can share not just what they do for each of the 5 days, but a few other interesting things. And there are some prizes thrown in there. It's really a very fun week that we have together. And we do have this extra week leading up to it. So we are open now, and we begin a week from Monday on January 18th. And I think that we have covered how much is it. It's $10. How do you sign up? margiekemper.com. Let me pull that banner back up. Here's the link, margiekemper.com/art-challenge. Okay, I think that's good. And I see a few more comments. Hi, Viv. Viv from the UK. Oh, we've got several folks from the UK. We've also got Australia and Singapore and England and Germany, UK, the Netherlands, and the USA so far. So we're early in the game. We still have a week to go, and that's really wonderful. Oh, Judy, good. I'm glad you're signing up. I'm looking forward to having you with us. Hi, Dee. Great to have you here. Okay, well, if that's all the questions for now, I will hop off. Again, feel free to reach out to us and to leave a comment here. Hi, Dale from Canada. Oh, terrific. Glad you're here. I look forward to seeing you all in the challenge if this is a good fit for you. And if not, I'll see you in my regular places. You can always find me in my free group, Half an Hour of Art, and also here on the page, on my page, Margie Kemper Designs. Okay, thanks again. I hope you have a lovely afternoon. Take care.